Breaking right now, the attorney who was representing Nick Reiner has withdrawn himself from the murder case. These are news sketches just into the NBC4 newsroom from inside the courtroom in downtown LA. The 32-year-old son of Hollywood director Rob Reiner and wife Michelle is accused of murdering his parents last month. Alan Jackson and his firm withdrew from representing Reiner today. He will now be represented by a public defender. And here's what Jackson said as he left the courtroom.
And you can take this to the bank, is that pursuant to the laws of this state, pursuant to the law in California, Nick Reiner is not guilty of murder. Print that.
At today's court hearing, Reiner's arraignment was delayed to February. He will remain behind bars and held without bond. NBC4's Leonard was in court today. Eric, talk to us about what happened in court.
Yeah, it was very clear from the moment the hearing began that something unusual was happening, and that's because typically if the judge wants to talk with the attorneys privately before an open court hearing, they all go into the judge's chambers together. This was different. Only the defense, now the former defense team, went back into the judge's chambers, and typically that's a signal to us watching that this has something personal, a medical issue, something with their client separate from the criminal case and the potential evidence in that. So it was clear something unusual was happening. They came out, they conducted the hearing. A lot of it focused on some subpoenas that had been issued. Those are court orders to produce potential evidence or witnesses. And then after that, Alan Jackson announced to the court that he could not continue to provide representation. That's when the deputy public defender who's going to handle the case, Kimberly Green, was called over. She had a brief discussion with Reiner while he was sitting there in custody. And after that, the rest of the hearing took place. The judge asked if he was going to enter a plea. That, as you've heard, has been put off until February 23rd, and Reiner will remain in custody without bail.
All right, so obviously a developing story there, so we're not going to see anything more until February.
Most likely there will be some motions filed in court. There may be some pre-trial type of discussions that go on amongst the attorneys. The interesting signal that we got about these subpoenas that are out there suggests that the defense, the former defense team run by Alan Jackson, was investigating something significant that they want to be kept under wraps. It's all under seal. And as we've been led to believe, this may have a lot to do with Nick Reiner's mental health, with his treatment over the years and his condition now. But if we find anything out about that before that February date, it's going to come through written filings in court, and we'll keep an eye on all of that.